Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it is another week with another weekly update. So this week I read 2 books. I finished Beach Read by Emily Henry and I really liked it. It was a little slow for me, but once it started picking up, and I think once I really started liking the characters and being a little invested in their stories, both of them, it just moved smoother for me. But it was a little slow for my pacing. But again, I was in love with the banter between the 2 main characters. So that's what kept me on this trail, and I'm glad I finished it. My other book that I read, or I should say listened to, was My Mess is a Bit of a Life, Adventures in Anxiety by Georgia Prichett. I almost butchered her name, but I really liked it. I listened to it on audiobook, and it was such a quick read or listen, and I just really liked the fact that she had a quirky kind of sense of humor to her thoughts and anxiety, and it was such a beautiful melody of like rational thoughts to like what these like fears that she could have. And it really just had such a humble, honest approach to it, like a true I would say adventure. I think that that's a great word for it, because it started off when she was a child to like modern day, and you could see it advancing in different areas, and you could see just the adventures and the journey throughout. And I really enjoyed it, because I was like, okay, like I could find myself agreeing with some of the thoughts, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, like I can definitely see that. And so it was such a good listen. Now for next week, I have tons of books I could pick from. I have some buddy reads. I have some books that I borrowed from some people that I need to give back, so those probably should be read first. But I'm really getting pulled to the 3rd book in the Fourth Wing series. I know that that's not what the series is called, but for me, that's what I'm going to call it. And so that book's really pulling me in, but I know I'm going to have such a book hangover with that one. But I for sure am going to finish that in June. I also have a couple Libby holds that are coming up. I know there's the last one at the wedding, I think it's called, and The House in the Pines as well. Those 2 books I have on the docket. I also need to read my TBR jar pick, which when I told Amy about it, she was like, oh, that book has this in it. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm going to give it a shot, because somehow, some way it made its way onto my bookshelf, and then I pulled it from my TBR jar. So I'm going to read it. And if I DNF it, I DNF it, but I should at least give it a shot. But I'm a little hesitant on that one, because it has some topics in there that I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about that. But that is, I'm trying to think what else I have. I'm trying to visualize my nightstand, because I have like a plethora of books, just like a solid little stack that wants to tumble over. But I think All the Light We Cannot See is on there too, I'm thinking. Maybe I'm not. I'm going to ramble. I'm going to stop. But let me tell you, I have some World War II picks. I have some fantasy picks. I have some, I would say, thriller suspense picks. So I feel like that's going to wrap up my June, but we will see. And I'm super excited about it, because I have a good July coming up with the readathon, but also, and if you don't know, the video is on my profile, but I also have a couple other video ideas that I'm super excited for. So I'm kind of organizing those as well, and I cannot wait for you guys to see it. So until next time, I'll talk to you soon.